Yeah. Also, may have a bit of a problem tonight. I don't think we will. No, I would actually have to go into the Muxy settings and actually tinker with it, and I'm not sure how it would react to being tinkered with while the stream was running. That's the thing. Is this louder than normal again? Or do I just have my speakers turned way up? Nope, I just have my speakers turned up a bit. Okay. So anyway, we gotta go all the way back here to start with. Because we're gonna have to go down one branch here. Then we gotta go over here. Then we gotta go over here. Then we gotta go back over here. So we got some traveling to do.
Hey, it's almost time.
Yep, time to betray Alice. You know what? Can I do it? No, it doesn't look like I can. Yeah. I was going to switch it over to the Japanese setting so we heard 03's Japanese voice, but I can do that another time if people are actually interested in hearing it. Thing I have to do before I even start. Oh well. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Aw, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice.
Obvious?
Well, I'm sure Alice chose Betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose Betray, right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
Call it a hunch. I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
Kind of. Maybe.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
One of these days I actually should download GIMP or something like that, and actually use it to fiddle with images and such, but nah.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Amberdex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
So, do we get the expected results everywhere? Wait a minute. Huh. Funny how she allied with us this time when she betrayed us in the other timeline. Huh. I'm sure it means nothing.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
What?
You chose Betray last time. So, I chose Betray too. No. Why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't... What was going on? When Fi and I chose Ally, Alice picked Betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But this time I chose Betray and her vote changed to Ally. Why? What was different? Did history somehow change because of my choice? No, that's insane. If Alice had somehow known that I'd chosen Betray and chosen Ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. Alice needs her suit back. That's what she needs. But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen Ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past cause Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again I go back in time to try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here. Since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot. Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
Oh, well, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Fi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left and stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What?
Weird.
What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, no. That's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah, I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that.
Interesting add-on to that conversation.
I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably, all by choosing ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, money losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go in the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary climatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
Yes!
They do indeed.
Getting trigger happy with the space bar.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
You could cut your hand off. But I'm not sure if you'd survive the trauma.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 Mealdi or less. One or the other. Or... it might be both of them.
Wait, what?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
I love how condescending and sarcastic Zero is. Especially the Sigma. So, if I had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue. We agreed before.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
I love you, Zero the Third.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
So it's time for us to get all existential and
That little piece of shit.
Get upset over getting caught and thrown in here. And that is the last time we actually have to go. That is the last time we actually have to go with Zero's little dialogue there. Because now we have gone through all of the first round choices of the AB game.
What are you doing here?
Oh yeah, hi Alice. Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio.
I think she's allowed to be angry with us, Dio.
You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less? I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
Oh yeah, we're skipping the map.
I want to wear lots of gorgeous
If it lets me.
clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one. That makes absolutely no sense, Sigma, and you should feel bad.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
You probably still should have kept the suit, though.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work.
Liar.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Half liar. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Yeah, I wonder if we can skip now. We can. And we find the bomb, get flashbacks, get blown up. Have a nice long talk about said bomb. Nobody trusts anybody else because the bombs make everybody
Chromatic
paranoid.
doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
I don't even think he could lead onion rings.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yeah, well, what are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
If I quickly laid out our choices. Option A, Luna and I pair up with Clover and go through green. Then Miyoji and Dio pair up with Alice. Kay and Quark pair up with Phi. Option B, Luna and I pair up with Phi. Then Miyoji and Dio pair up with Clover. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice. Option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice. Then Miyoji and Dio pair up with Phi. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover.
3 minutes.
Yeah, okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right? Then can I decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that... We will pick yes later, for now we must pick no. No, that's not okay.
Why not?
Because...
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want, then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one did I want? I decided to go with... The option we will not be allowed to pick is this one. I'd like to take option C. We'll take Alice in the blue door.
Are you dense? What on earth makes you think I'd be willing to do that? There's no way in hell. I'm not going anywhere with you. You betrayed me in the last AB game. I don't pair up with assholes.
That's fair.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Oh no, what are we going to do? We don't have much time left. Sigma, please, can't you reconsider?
I didn't really have a choice. There was no way I'd be able to physically force Alice to come with me, at least not less than a minute. Fine. In that case, we want to go through the green door. I'll settle for option A. That's Clover in the green door.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh! Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
Yep, she'll go with Dio, because Dio has not proven himself to be a jerk. Not yet, in this timeline. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way towards the blue one. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran toward it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
And yes, hello, Dragonus. Curse you, map.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door. Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
It's not. Slap him.
You're kind of grossing me out.
Slap him. Uh-huh.
You're not making it any better.
Why, writers? Why did you do this?
Why don't you do it? What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
I was a jerk, so I get to flip the switch.
Oh, one of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Yeah. Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. Sigma, shut up.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
Yes, he is. Stop that, Sigma. Oh good, it's the library all over again. Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Alonzi? Thank you for that reference, writers. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to look at if I can remember where everything is. Oh yeah, they stick out, that's why. Let's see. 2. Writing down. Yeah, that lion doll that we can't reach. Not yet, anyway. Go up. And the lion. The sun. C0518. The sun has a lion on it. B073. Let's grab the die. Plain old notebook paper. Ink. A music box. A music box that's been fixed in place with a screw. A red die. And a 50-gram weight. And a screwdriver. Okay. Is there anything else I'm actually missing here? Don't think so. So let's do this. Got the cylinder. Inked up cylinder. Get a report. Let's... I need to write this down. So I'm going to need that. Get the green die. 5-digit number, which has a odd little math problem. Blue, green, and red dice being added and multiplied. We have all the stuff we need to solve that, so let's go ahead and solve this. So now... So now, unlike the other weight problem we had in the botanical garden, this one doesn't spring everything off after just a few checks. Anyway, we have to weigh the dice to figure out how much each one weighs, how many grams. So the red die is 50. The green die is heavier than the red die. Okay. So if the red is 50 and they add a 50, then we got the green. That means the green is 100. So blue plus blue is heavier than green. Okay. Is heavier than green and a weight. It is not. It is equal to green and a weight. So blue is 150. Oh yeah, there is a legend with the rabbit and the moon, but I cannot remember what it is. Not right off the top of my head. Anyway. So we have blue plus green times red. Blue plus green is 250. 150 plus 100. Oh no, wait a minute. I've got to actually remember the order to do things correctly. We got to multiply first, so 100 times 50 is 5,000 plus 150. Book with a bookmark. More Latin. Should have phi in here. And we get ourselves a bookmark. So now, archive. Thanks. Odd little pattern with 6 colored tiles there. And now, so what we have are 4 things, A, B, C, and D, sitting right in front of us. And the shelves go from 1 to 8. So, let's get the first one, which goes up on A, 0502, which would be go up. A, 5, 2. And then B, go up stairway. Stairway is on B06, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. To the sun, we'll go over here. And CO5. And lion, so we get the full phrase. Go up stairway to the sun and lion. And it goes on D7. Putting those 4 books in the 4 orders. The correct order, I should say. Makes a very loud grinding sound as bookshelves realign themselves. Sigma's being a pervert and gets hit. They finally smacked him one. Good. Which has a red chip in its mouth, it looks like. So we went from a doll of the lion eating the sun to a memory card. And now we have to roll the 6 dice to move them to the places they need to go. Let's see, I believe for the first step... Get over here. Get over here. Thank you. The first step was just putting the colors in alignment with what we saw in the bookmark. And that gets us password 1. Password 2 involves taking the picture that we saw Okay, let's see how to display. Okay, then I need a blue 6 here. 6 there. Then I need a green 4 right here. Then I need a red 2. Yeah, I believe there was a game with this particular series of dice puzzle. It would not surprise me in the least. I believe. Blue 1. And then the green 3. Dang it. Accidentally doing that just made me restart the freaking puzzle. Thanks for this game. Okay, now let's try to actually get this to land on the right pip. It needs to be a 3. There we go. And our other... And we get a kindling. Moon key cards. And we get our escape key. The cards aren't kindling. I don't think plastic burns that well. But paper does. Fahrenheit 451, baby.